And if we don't find our way, we will... I don't want to skip. We'll just... I don't want to skip the quest, is the word. I don't know. Let's just hope we can find it, or just stumble over the entrance or something. Just... I would take if it was just luck. Okay, I think, yeah. Yeah, we have some darkness left. It's also not really helping that the map looks really cool, but also very all over the place. Ha! To the abandoned mansion! Yes, we found it! Always those hiding mansions. Okay, let's disarm it.
Pretty good, aren't I?
And enter. Let's see how this is going to go. Let's hope we can persuade Woljif to not lust for power. So many weapons. Dum, 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 dum. Tyrant's Minion is also a nice name. What's your name? Minion is okay. If you want to carry more trophies, invest in a bag of holding, or get an animal companion for one of your heroes. I can get a bag of holding? Where? Ooh. That's a cool entrance hall.
I sense something.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Might be trap,
Oh gosh.
might be treasure. Fine.
I just thought it was going through the wall, because that would have been mean. And kinda hard to
My
lockpick.
tail is twitching. Must be a sign.
Loot.
This is my kind of work.
Oh, just for some gold. Let's see what's behind here. This door seems so small in this huge entrance hall. I mean, quite a few things we already found, especially in an abandoned mansion.
I can handle it.
Very cool. Oh, well, probably very hot, but you know. Voetiel. Voetiel's waiting for you in the main hall of the mansion. The spikes on his powerful shoulders back bulge out violently. I knew this... Nah, deeper probably. I knew the spawn of Ichthylus would come to gaze at his inheritance. Pathetic, stupid nobody. Do you think you'll be able to be lucky a second time? Run, little tiefling. Run away and don't stop. And maybe you'll survive a little longer. But I'll still find you, no matter where you run. And I'll suck your eyes out of their sockets like grape from their skins. Charming. You think I was just lucky, you lizard? I had the chief with me then, and now I don't even need the chief to kick your ass. I came for my inheritance, for my power. And when I get it, we'll see who's laughing then. Woljif looks back at you and whispers, I think I went a bit too far there. Do you reckon he'll kill me quietly after that? And the thing I just said about not needing you, I was just saying it, but I didn't mean it, so don't get any ideas. Why exactly are you so eager to destroy Woljif? He hasn't done anything to you. He and Ichthylus are all guilty before my mistress by virtue of their very birth. Lady Hepzibah's strongest child of Baphomet hunts down her unworthy brothers and sisters because she alone should stand before the throne of her father, the Lord of Labyrinths. I will tell you how Ichthylus was killed, you peel of refuse, and this story will be the last that you hear. No one can escape from Mistress Hepzibah. Ichthylus tried. At first he settled down here in Elshinira. He thought that in the lands of Nocticula no one would get him. I found him for my mistress. When he sent me, he locked himself in the treasure room like a cowardly rat, not wanting to accept his inevitable death. I carved through his henchmen and reached his hiding place. The bones of those who did not have time to flee crunched beneath my feet. I tore down the doors of the treasure room, pretending to myself that I was ripping apart the pathetic coward, but inside I only found a corpse. Oh, my lady was pleased, but the demon's eyes squint suspiciously. I knew something was wrong. The corpse lay in front of me, but I felt sure that Ichthylus had escaped. I tortured his servants until they revealed the secret of the Moon of the Abyss. Oh. I made them search every corner, but the moon was gone. How many years I searched for it. And then I found not only it, but this tiefling as well. Lady of Zemira will reward me when I bring her the horned skull of a defective spawn that dishonors the blood of Baphomet. And she will reward me twice over when I reveal the escape of that scum Ichthylus. So, I guess he's residing in the Moon of the Abyss? Interesting. Smart. And that was the shadow speaking. And probably that's also why he's able to speak more in the Abyss, cause there's a demon possessing it and he's stronger back in the Abyss. Fascinating. What does that mean? Is Woljif a descendant of Baphomet himself? Yeah, so you're telling me I'm related to old Baphomet? How did that happen? Lord Baphomet convinced many demons, many bastard children unworthy of their father. One of them was Ichthylus, who made his way to Golarion. His blood, and hence the blood of Baphomet, flows in you, tiefling. Lady of Zemira will destroy all who defy the purity of this blood. I mean, with Baphomet spreading the blood, wouldn't that mean she has to kill him? So, what exactly is the Moon of the Abyss? Ask the tiefling if Ichthylus left the moon for him. He should know the answer. Nobody explained nothing to me. I don't even know why it's so important. Why does nobody ever tell me anything? I don't even know who this Ichthylus guy is. My grandpa? My great-grandpa? My uncle? Voetiel howls with laughter. Stupid tiefling, you don't even know why you're going to die. The demon that caused you to be born will also be the cause of your death. How exactly do you know that Woljif was coming here? I was informed that the tiefling I was searching for had set a foot in the streets of Elishinira. Where else would he go but the mansion of his ancestor looking for treasure? I mean, that sounds like Woljif, right? The shadow brought me here. The shadow should have known you were here because it always protects me from you. But why didn't it warn me? Oh boy, there's an evil option to just surrender Woljif. Logan grips his weapon and says, "Enough talk."
Can we retreat already?
I kinda expected more of a response to that. Seems like quite the easy foe. AC 24, 150 hit points. It's not too strong actually.
Cover me, alright?
I wonder if there will be more enemies spawning.
Prepare yourself.
But otherwise, that was very easy. Just compare that to Valexia. Ooh. The shadow. Rah. Revenge on Aasimar and henchmen. A gigantic demonic shadow separates from Woljif and menacingly hangs in the air. At times, it seems to grow, as if the atmosphere of the abyss is feeding it and giving it additional strength. Woljif. The voice of the shadow is deep and low, and it seems to penetrate the mind, enveloping and replacing any other thoughts. My heir. Woljif freezes, as if under some spell. Grandpa! Your Honor, I don't know what to call you. I've never had a grandpa like this before, and I always knew it was your shadow. You're my guardian demon, huh? Well, why not? Always knew I was special. A prince or something. And this is the chief, you know? You should get to know each other. Chief, this is my grandpa. I love this aura of anxiety and nervousness Woljif has like almost all the time. It's very endearing. I would kind of like an answer option between those two, between being all like, oh, you're so great, and you're nothing. It's a pleasure to make the acquaintance of the demon who outwitted Hepsimira's henchman. Even though it was kind of more like us who did that. Back then, to survive. But is that surviving? It is easy to deceive those who do not know what you know. My grandson Woljif discovered this knowledge without my help, and I am proud of him. He deserves to become my heir, the one who will take my strength and avenge the fall of our branch of the family. A new Ichthylus will rise again. That's great and all, Grams, but I'm not quite following you. Revenge? A new Ichthylus? I mean, I want your power, of course, but like you just said, it's easy to deceive and all that. Right, Chief? So, what exactly do you want from Woljif, Ichthylus? I want my grandson to accept my power and become a continuation of me. Tell me, Woljif, do you want to ascend to the top of the world and rule it? If we combine my powers with the resourcefulness, the Abyss will submit to us, and all those who've wronged us will be punished. Are there many such wrongdoers, Woljif? Yes, I see. I know. And every wrong has been another step leading you to this moment. You've endured everything. You are worthy of great power, my grandson. I'm worthy? Yeah, but I didn't even do anything. Listen, Grandpa, I understand that you've been holed up in the crystal for a long time, so you probably don't know me well. I just heal here and there, trade a little, and I've never done anything special, you know? Maybe I'm not worthy at all. Maybe you're just wrong. What if later you turn around and say, why did I go and give you that power, you useless idiot? No, I'm not mistaken. I foresaw your birth and I foresaw that you would come here. You are exactly what I need, Woljif, and no one can replace you. I mean, more poor Woljif, bit more self-confidence, please. And you are exactly what I need sounds more like a vessel. Demons don't give something for nothing. What do you want in return? I have only one condition, and it is a very small one. Ichthylus shrinks down to the same size as Woljif. My spirit will enter your body, Woljif. It will hide within you, just as it hid within the crystal, invisible to you and invisible to others. So, you sort of want to take over my body? Woljif looks disappointed. Really, Grandpa? I thought better of you. I'm your grandson, you know? You shouldn't treat your grandkids that way. You take care of them, put with their hijinks and stuff, not make puppets out of them. Life has taught you to be cautious, Woljif. I do not want to take your body. I want to help you. Who were you before you found the Moon of the Abyss? A pathetic thief from a small town, a coward and a traitor, a boy who was hated by his own mother, driven away from everywhere he went. And now look, Voetiel's dead. Look at all the treasures that are rightfully yours, and this is just the beginning. You will become the Prince of the Abyss, my grandson. Yeah, very charming pep talk, Grandpa. Ichthylus' voice grows lower, more insinuating. As for my life living within your body, your success will be my success. I will only give you advice as I did in the Worldwound, and you will be free to choose whether or not to listen. However, I see that words will not satisfy you. Let me show you what you will gain if you agree. You say I've been driven away from everywhere, but the Chief hasn't chased me off yet, so show him too. Since we got into this together, Chief, actually, it's fine, forget about it. Do what you want. Okay. It definitely sounds like such a bad idea. Taking away freedom and... yeah, he's clearly not benevolent or caring about Woljif. But I wonder if we are successful in persuading him if we just outright say you can't accept this gift. Don't even look at them. On the other hand, it might be easier because he didn't see the powers. Let's try that. Let's hope it works. No, you can't accept this gift. Don't even look at them. You're making a mistake, Woljif. Ichthyllis shows no sign of impatience, but his darkness seems to become deeper, more compelling. What a loyal friend you have, Woljif. But maybe the chief just wants to guide you every step of the way. Maybe he's just afraid that you will become too independent. Oh. Woljif looks at you as if trying to find the answer, but then turns away. I don't know, Grams. Maybe you're right, but even if the chief mouths off, even if he doesn't do what I like, he's still the best thing that ever happened to me. At least, let him take a look. Oh. As you wish. Ichthyllis begins to grow, his darkness pulsating as it surrounds you, until you are completely enveloped and nothing else can be seen. There's only silence, only darkness. The soothing voice. Close your eyes. I will show you what the world will be like when the dark moon of the abyss rises. It sounds like a succubus or an incubus tempting you, but just with visions of power. As the darkness recedes, you realize that you're standing on a deserted street in Kenabres. However, to call it standing is an exaggeration. You are a disembodied spirit, and through your transparent body, you can see the walls of the neighboring houses. Next to you is a slovenly dressed old woman with a swollen face, her lips pursed unkindly. When she opens her mouth, you hear the velvet voice of Ichthyllis. Observe, Commander. Oh, small Woljif. Trying to steal from us, were ya? You little rat. Demon spawn, I throw you into the Worldwound. Oh. A boy of about 10 runs toward you, and as he gets closer you recognize him as Woljif. He looks scared and clutches a piece of bread to his chest. Grandma, help me! You said I should take the bread from him. Hide me, Gran. The old woman does not budge. I think old woman voices are the hardest to do for me. Look at you, Woljif. Small, weak, useless, always blaming others, always holding them responsible for your failures. You are exactly the same as you always have been. A boy who's so afraid of the world that he hides behind someone else's back. First your grandmother, then the tieflings, then the commander. It's not even a true past, but twisted to get him to accept. The boy can't hold back his tears anymore. Oh. Gran, why don't you ever help me? You are all I have. They'll beat me, so hide me, please. You will remain this way forever, because you are too cowardly and weak to cope on your own. Only I can free you from this fear. Accept me, accept my power, and destroy your enemies. Come on, do not hesitate. Ichthyllis turns to you. Watch, Commander. Once he gets a taste of his power, you will never be able to sway him back again. You're not very subtle, Ichthyllis. Let's try to encourage Woljif. Really sounds like a horrible childhood. Woljif, you're not a lonely child anymore. You don't need the powers of a demon. You have powers of your own, and you have my help. Now he's adult. Woljif turns to you when he hears your voice, wiping away his tears and sniffing loudly. The illusion vanishes, and he becomes an adult again. Chief, you're here! Let's wipe the floor with them. Me and you have fought against demons. What can a bunch of bandits do?
Here comes trouble.
Oh no. No, they just have one hit point. Come on. Oh boy. Such a bloodbath. What a nice childhood vision. The darkness dissipates. You find yourself in a familiar basement, the one belonging to the Tieflings. May and the others stand across from you as menacingly as they did before. And next to Woljif is you. I thought better of him. And I trusted you. You will never change, Woljif. I wasn't wrong about you after all, Woljif. You are a traitor. I took you into the gang because I heard you were a master lockpicker. I was warned that you were a traitor. But I didn't listen. I took you on, and for what? You've only endangered the family. But I didn't betray you. I only took what belongs to me, right, Chief? It's your fault I've been treated badly. Maybe if you were nicer, I wouldn't have done it. Don't try any of your fast talk on them. It's useless. Deep down, you know, you wanted your chief to appreciate you, for the tieflings to love you for who you are, so that they could really become your family, since your blood relatives never were. But look at yourself. A coward, a thief, a loudmouth, a street rat, and even a demon spawn. Who'd even want to accept you? There's nothing in you worthy of any interest. Take my power, Woljif, and enchant them. They praise your name endlessly. You'll bask in their adoration. I wonder, since Ichthus seemed to be able to see the past and like all the desires, I would have expected to be like being kinda would be more successful to turn Woljif. But I mean, I don't complain. I think that's our our in to save him. Let's have a look at the answer options. We could just say nothing. We could also agree. How cruel. Don't listen to them. You're so much more than that. You're smart, funny, and stronger than you think. Forced love isn't really love. All you can do is open your heart and hope they understand. Even if they don't, I do. I always will. Sounds a bit like a confession. Woljif nods and takes a step towards Charisme. His tail twitches. If I could tell you I took the moon of the abyss and stay here with you, I would. But I know I can't. The loss of the family don't work that way. I'm sorry to end it this way, sister. I had fun with you lot. You're the best gang I ever had. You were. It doesn't matter if you love me or not. Oh. You've always been a nasty street rat, and you always will be. What kind of rubbish are you talking, Woljif? Always those charming demons. Who's that? I mean, that's Woljif, right? Who are those two? The darkness dissipates again in the last illusion, but this time, you see not one Woljif in front of you, but two. It's both him, but in different outfits. The second looks at Aasimar, who's before him. He looks like an exact copy of himself, but something in him has changed perceptibly. His presence is cold, and there's greatness like an aura of darkness that vibrates around him. Now look, Commander. No, don't kill me, have mercy. I wish it was only that easy to kill such a powerful demon. See what my power bestows, imprisoned in the crystal. I felt how he called to me, how my magic was changing. I can defeat Aasimar, even Baphomet himself. With my power, you can easily crush your enemies and any crusade will seem like a leisurely stroll. Now, come and guide my heir to the right path. And I mean, if Ichthus' power would truly be so powerful, Voetiel wouldn't have been the problem. And he wasn't for us. Is that what I will become if I accept your gift, Grandpa? I do look pretty good. His voice still sounds uncertain. Woljif looks back and forth between you and his double. So, we need to decide right now. There won't be another chance? Alright, I have to ask the Chief one last time. What do you reckon, Chief? Yeah, we can go and say, take your power and destroy the old Woljif, what we're definitely not going to do. We can say I don't care. We can say nothing. I would be curious what he does when I say nothing. But I would guess he's too insecure to not take the deal. Oh. Logan steps a few steps closer and holds Woljif's hand. You already all have the power you need. Your wits, your grit, your determination. You don't need him or the power, Woljif. But I need you. Woljif grips your hand tightly and remains silent for a moment before managing to choke out a quiet, "Thanks, Chief." He takes a deep breath to compose himself and looks at you with a smile, still holding your hand before addressing Ichthylus. "Alright, Gramps, I've made my decision." Woljif tosses the Moon of the Abyss in his hand. "That thing's beautiful and expensive, of course, and I miss it. But I don't need any suspicious crystals, you know? I got rich after this trip and buy myself some ordinary ones." "Nice." Any hint of subtle persuasion instantly disappeared from Ichthylus' voice. "Weak coward. You've given up power, and for what? For human sentimentality. For friendship. You, who never before believed in all these sweet words, have allowed them to poison your mind." So basically, how dare you be swayed by words who are not mine? Hey, no Grams. I've been watching the Chief for a long time. After all the stuff he's done and said, he never once lied to me. Not ever. He was one on my side when nobody else was. And you sat in a medallion and waited for your prophecy to be fulfilled so you could put me on and wear me around like a little meat vest. Think on it good and hard, Grandpa. Of the two of you, who do you think I will trust? Stupid little rat. I thought better of you. Apparently your horns have finally grown through your brain. I'll have to beat all that nonsense out of you. You will only serve me.
Danger ahead!
Let's see how much power that is. AC 43. Okay. Let's go here. And Woljif is running away. No, he's joining us. Okay, that's good. Let's boost ourselves with Raise Dead. No, that's the wrong spell. Burst of Glory. Okay, we need everyone to step inside. Yeah, we can't get Woljif to go in here. Let's do a prayer. And after that, we'll also activate some music. Here we go. Nice. That's looking good. Let's make some noise. Shoot some arrows. Oh no, I hope nothing happened to Woljif. Oh boy. I hope him going down doesn't mean anything bad. Okay, let's heal up. Let's attack. Let's shoot.
Guide my hand.
I don't think I will be able to cast Hold Monster. Will plus 24. Difficulty class 22. Well. Nice. And Woljif is back again.
Well, that's that, I guess. And I was just getting used to having a grandpa. He's not the type who will teach you how to fish and fill a pipe, you know, but he's alright. Probably even decent for a demon. Not surprising that Gran remembered him well.
Woljif shakes his head slowly, as though waking up from a dream.
But who gives a damn about Grandma? Chief, I mean...
Woljif looks away.
Thanks. I don't know why you've treated me so... I'm nothing, you know? Well, look at me and... and you. But it turned out that we're, well... friends? Actually, friends. And you've been there for me. Why are you looking at me? I'm not crying. My voice is like this because my throat's dry. It's dusty in here. That's why my throat's itchy and my eyes are watering and my nose is running.
Aww, that's so cute. And Another bonus point for this game. You can hack him. So let's do that. Woljif makes a half-hearted attempt to push you away, then pauses for a moment before giving in and wrapping his arms around you. His breath comes in ragged, forced bursts as he tries to stay composed. Eventually, his breathing steadies and slows warm on your neck. Finally, he pulls away, wipes his eyes with his wrist and laughs. Come on, Chief, this is getting way too sappy. What do you say we loot this place, huh? Clear out from top to bottom.
Might be trap, might
Yeah,
be treasure.
and I'm getting also a bit teary. That was so cute. Yeah. Yeah, right. So, now let's loot. And maybe let's heal up first.
Not your eyes.
I'd say it was definitely worth to run around Ilushnira completely confused looking for the entrance.
The goddess
Another one?
protects us.
Yeah. I was once again bugged. Oh, is she? Where is she? Do you see her? Anyway, I don't know. Sometimes she just seems to bug away. Let's hope she will just be back sometime. Ah, charming interior design. All those cages hanging from the ceiling. Even though I have to say, this statue is cool. I wouldn't place it in my home, but the statue of a mummified Merolith is embellished with intricate details. She almost looks like she's about to move. Ew.
Can't make the demons wait.
I mean, it would be quite the cool home protection. The black reads, I am the memorial of the Reapers. Touch me. Touch me to read my tale. The writing on the plaque changes. I am the last king of the Reapers. We were the offspring of the gods. We were granted power over life and death. We maintained the balance in the universe. At the zenith of our powers, we rose higher than all others. We gazed down upon creation and we were untouchable. But the other races united in opposition to our purpose. They attacked from all sides and slaughtered us until none was left. As the day rises and the night falls, we all will move forward to meet our end. I, the memory of the last Reaper King, chained inside this memorial, be a witness to its truth. Interesting and kinda random. Secret wall.
Something is not right here.
Slay living. How fun. Hey, I am living.
Pretty good, aren't I?
What's here that it was trapped?
This is my
Always
kind of
those
work.
paranoid people who trap everything at their own homes. Just cause someone could come by and steal everything. When does that ever happen? Ooh, what is that? A skull. Sinister skull, carefully polished and displayed like a work of art. The plague reads, he did not escape the ineluctable prison, but his skull did. Still sounds like a failure, I guess.
Beautiful.
If it's just my skull escaping. Who needs a body anyway? Ah, this quest was really
Let's see
cool.
what we can do.
So, now off to the Assassin's Guild, I guess. And then after that to the lower city. So much